Love it. Hey! Whoa! Honey bear! Come here. Come here. You're okay.
Joel, what are we making today?
What are we making today? We're making chili because everybody is getting sick and life is... So chili, yay!
Wow.
That's the mood today, by the way.
You need to say what you're doing in this video today.
Okay.
At least just what the ingredients are.
Sure. Okay, well this is garlic, if you couldn't tell. And I just put some oil on it, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. Don't come at me in the comments about, like, that's not traditional chili. This is just my hearty chili version that I'm going to be making today. There's stuff like celery in it. Actually there's a really good reason for the celery. A really good reason. And it's that I want to put it in, so I'm going to do it. If you don't want to put it in, don't put it in. It's pretty simple.
Oh, there's going to be so much editing to do in this one.
Yeah, you asked for it. Kinda. I don't know if you did.
I didn't ask for anything. I was going to make waffles. And
you were going to make waffles, and now I'm making chili
Yeah.
for some... You know why I'm making chili, Jenny? Because I'm hungry. And chili is an awesome thing to have when you're hungry. I don't know, I say just don't edit any of it.
So what is on the stove behind you?
These are just onions that we are cooking down to caramelize. They've had a little bit of sugar, some salt, a little butter, and now, and some water, and some white wine vinegar, and they're just gonna sit on fairly low heat, and just caramelize. Tomatoes. To mitigate undercooking the skins and maybe having like chunks of skin, I'm gonna blend the ever-loving out of them. So be loud and aggressive.
Why is the video late this week?
Why is the video late this week?
Yeah.
Because I actually am terrible at cooking. Fucked up the actual cooking stuff that I was gonna make for the other video. I suppose I could have just lied about that. It's not like anyone would know, but instead I tell the truth and make myself feel worse as a person. Pink goo. Ghostbuster style. Get a pan nice and hot. Hot. Jesus. So we want the pan nice and hot because we want some browning, some mired to happen with the meat. Okay, so I'm not going to break apart the ground beef very much right now because what I want is the browning. So that I didn't do, obviously, is I didn't add a bunch of oil to the pan beforehand because if you have too much liquid, you're not going to get that browning. What are you doing? You searching the ground for treats? Okay, what trick are you going to do today? That was okay. It wasn't great. Say pretty. Say please. Okay. See this little bit there? It's hard to see on the camera, but that little tranche, that is what we want. So we're putting that aside. A moment.
Is that straight vodka?
God, it should be.
What were you looking at?
I guess you'll never know. Jenny, I think I see things that nobody else sees. Like I'm delusional. That's Delulu. Jenny, I'm Delulu.
Seems like it's a lot more fun over there.
I mean, there's a lot of movement, so I think that's kind of the thing. It's like when certain comedians are just, they're not that funny, but they move around a lot. They say things really fast. And then people are like, ha ha ha, look at the city man move. Ha ha. It's like smoky in here or something.
Being Delulu is not the Salulu.
Maybe. It might be the Salulu. Close. I'm gonna throw some wine. Light the bitch up. It's just fun. That's all it fucking is. It also makes you look like you're doing something special in the kitchen when really you're not. Okay, so there's some weird things that some people put in chili that I don't. I've tried before, just don't like it. Coffee is one of those things, as well as chocolate. And like the chocolate, I don't know, maybe I'm not using the right kind of chocolate or whatever, but, and this is gonna go into the actual chili at the end too. But I wanna see that when I pull, like the little hexagons or whatever,
Yeah, they keep it in place.
They keep it in place, but like...
You're looking for a trail.
Well, yeah, and like I should be able to pull this, and you can see like it's over here where it's deeper. It's not coming, like there's no trail, and then it's getting close. So I want it, like if I had a pan that didn't have those things in it, when I pull it, I want to see it slowly come back together.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Started?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, we've just been slowly letting this thing simmer down, add some more water, simmer down. A little bit of oil. Ooh, got some smokage. Add the garlic late because we don't want it burning. Then we're going to toss those in. A little bit of white vine vinegar with our pink goo. Is I'm getting just a little bit of vegetable stock. And I'm going to put it in right now. I'm going to kind of add a little bit of flavoring. So I'm going to turn it up, throw a lid on it. Say like maybe a tablespoon and a bit of paprika, because Jenny doesn't like her chili too spicy. I'm going to do maybe a tablespoon and hope for the best. I'm going to start adding everything. Did the wine, now we're doing the caramelized onions. Alright, the beans, again, you don't like beans, don't add them. When chili is just tomatoes and meat, like, it's alright, but it does make me a little sad. Beef. Oh yeah, we should have done way more tomato. Oh my god, yeah, we added way too much beef. Alright, well, we're going to do some water.
Take your roasted garlic out of the oven when soft. We added more tomato and vegetable stock to thin the chili. Spice to taste.
Yeah. Could you serve it like that? Yeah. Should you? Probably not. So we're going to let that sit for like an hour and a half.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because we want all the flavors to come together. Ideally, you would let this sit for like 2 hours, 4 hours-ish, and then you would just not eat it. You would put it in the fridge because it is so much better the next day. But we're not going to do that because then Jenny will die and I'll have to explain shit to the cops. Or she'll murder me and then same thing, she'll have to explain shit to the cops.
I won't be explaining anything.
Bang the lid on, drop it down so it's not as hot. That clock will hopefully be 2 hours later. And really all I'm going to do is intermittently come back and check, open the lid. I might add a little more liquid here and there if I think it's cooking down too much. We will be back in no time at all to you because you're in internet land and you get to do things like time travel. Fuck you, whatever. Bye.
Chili in the bowl.
We're back. The excitement is palpable, yeah.
The hunger is.
It hasn't quite been 2 hours, but I can't be fucking any longer. So, reveal. Ta-da! We got some really thick chili with 3 C's. Love it. Hey! Whoa! Honey bear! Come here. Come here. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, did that scare you? You did a number on everything, honey bun. Jesus fuck, you broke that. Well, one of them. I'm gonna unplug that before I electrocute myself. Did that one break? No, that one is still intact. Okay, out of the kitchen. That's why, baby. Jesus. Here I thought the dog had snapped and was just killing the cat for no reason.
Ah, so did I. So.
So, yeah, thick homogenized honey. Chili. Alright, so here's the next step that's happening here. I'm gonna words, then proper, and then food, but also bye, and then that'll be the end of the video. And then the last thing I did that I said I wasn't gonna do in the first place, and I usually don't, which if I have time to actually stew the tomatoes, I usually don't. I added a small can of the tomato paste. So, goo. Alright, let's put some goo in our faces. Again, we are just not, so. Alright, chili time. Then we can go to bed.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I barely even tasted it.
A bean.
It's about as good as chili can get, so, yeah. I am, though, just going to let mine sit for a couple minutes because it is scalding hot.
Oh, that garlic actually adds a fucking awesome little hit. I like that. Roasted garlic right on top. Alright, well. What did we learn to say? What did we learn? Jesus, we didn't learn anything. I didn't learn shit. I didn't learn how to speak. That's it. That's the end of the fucking episode. Eat your chili. Bye. Anyway, welcome to Doing Date Night, where we have more sex than you. Okay, welcome to Doing Date Night, where we eat good food and then touch each other inappropriately. Welcome to Doing Date Night, where we learn how to cook, maybe, and finally figure out that I don't know how to cook, but also that I don't know what human failings are. So...